Woo! What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and today I'm going to be talking about a movie based off of video games. So yes, we're talking about gaming, and of course based off of Nintendo. So every once in a while I'm at Walmart, usually every time I'm out there, when I'm shopping or whatnot, I usually stop back by the electronics area or go up front to kind of see what movies they got in their $5 bin. Again, I'm a classic movie collector. I love collecting movies, especially like the $5 movies. I always find a couple good things in there I can take home and watch that night. Again, put on my shelf to collect. As I said, I collect movies and games. So I'll be back there taking a look, see what they have. And every once in a while I'll find a couple gems. And I was back there, and instead of it being in the bin, every once in a while you can find movies on the shelf. That's $5. They put them up there. I was looking around the horror movies. I happened to just look a little bit further, and I found this. The original Super Mario Brothers movie that came out in 1993, starring, I believe it was Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, which was great in The Pest. I love that guy, by the way, and of course Dennis Hopper. Again, though, this movie here, it gets lots and lots of hate. Now, for me personally, during that time, this is what you kind of saw. You know, you had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies coming out around that time, like a little bit earlier than that. So those were big. Now, you know, you had Double Dragon movie, you had Street Fighter movie, you had Mortal Kombat movie. So during this time, video games, basically movies based off of video games were starting to become huge. Again, though, was not that great. As you know, Street Fighter movie was just, I mean, I liked it kind of to an extent. It was kind of crappy. The Mortal Kombat movies, the first one, Annihilation, I actually liked the second one better, in my personal opinion, is because they have all the different characters in there, but it was very, very cheesy, and the same goes for this movie here. Basically, how this movie goes is you got, you know, of course, Mario and Luigi in there, which they kind of do a little bit of different take on those guys. For me, and like I mentioned, basically things were definitely more cheesier back in the day. If this would have been today, and they made a new Super Mario Brothers movie, most likely Koopa and the Goombas and the Koopa Troopas, all that stuff, all of those would be animated or CGI'd and put in the movie. Well, in this one here, you actually had, like, I think you had Toad in there as well too, which was a human, it was played by a human, and Koopa himself was casted by a human. Now, of course, he had a little different look to him, but again, though, it wasn't like a big, huge dragon or whatnot like Koopa is or whatever. They didn't do it that way. They said they had an actual human play him, as well as Yoshi was not the green, friendly little character that we see in the Mario Brothers games. He was actually a little dinosaur in this game. They actually did like a little CGI dinosaur in here. I'll throw some clips up here as well too for you guys, but it was actually kind of interesting. And Princess Daisy, I believe, is in this one here. I think it's Daisy that's in this movie here. Again, though, I saw this movie when it first came out. I don't think I went to the theaters to see it. I think I waited and rented it on VHS back then when VHS was huge. So again, just had me walking around Walmart and taking a look at this and just checking it out. Again, it's definitely worth a watch. I wouldn't recommend paying more than probably $10 for it. Again, I got lucky and found it for $5. There's a bunch of them on the shelf, so maybe your guys' Walmart has it on the shelf. But again, though, this movie is very underrated. It's not the greatest movie ever, like I mentioned, but to me, it is a lot of fun to watch. If you're looking for something that's basically based off of the video game itself, don't get this movie because it's not. Besides the character names and whatnot, the movie and the characters are just like completely different than what you see on the video game. You got to go into this movie with an open mind and just think to yourself, like, okay, I'm going to go in and watch a nice little movie. Like I mentioned, much like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Turtles did a good job of kind of, recreating the cartoon and everything with those characters. But again, though, during that time, they were kind of throwing this stuff out. I'm surprised they didn't make a Zelda movie. I'm really, really surprised. They made the animated cartoon, which was good. I love that. But again, though, you had cartoons around that time as well too from Mario and Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which was Captain Lou played Mario. Love that series. I have them all on DVD downstairs. So again, though, I'm a collector of DVDs and Blu-ray movies in general, especially classic movies. And being a Nintendo fan and a movie fan, I really actually enjoyed this film. I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to basically talk about it or anything. I just want to kind of show you guys what this is and mainly get your guys' thoughts on this movie. And let me know what you guys think of the Super Mario Bros. Movie if you're able to watch it. Now, if you're younger and you didn't get a chance to take a look at this, I know there's some people out there who have no idea what this is. I'd recommend taking a look at it. See if you can find it somewhere to rent. See if you can go on eBay. Amazon probably has it for fairly cheap. But again, though, check your local Walmart because I did find this for, like I said, for $5 in the bin. On the shelf for $5 only. That's a steal. But again, though, definitely worth checking this out and take a look and see what you guys think. Again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, just doing a quick, not a review, just an opinion. I want to get your guys' opinion on the Super Mario Bros. Movie, if you did see it. If not, I recommend giving it a watch. If you can find it for cheap enough, under 10 bucks, definitely pick it up. Again, sound off in the comments below and let me know what you guys think about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Again, this is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.